Hello and welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're returning, don't forget to click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Today, I'm bringing you guys a quick and easy DIY. Actually, two of them, but it's the same thing. We're going to be making these lanterns. The first lantern that we're going to make, we're going to use one of the plunger heads and this candle holder. Now, I used E6000 and hot glue to glue these together, like so. And I also cut the top of this plunger head just a little bit, and you don't have to do that. That's completely optional. I just chose to do this because I wanted my lantern to, I guess, be closer to the bottom of what would be the plunger. So using some good pliers, go ahead and cut the top circle at one of the connections. And then using one of these tin candles that you can purchase at Dollar Tree, I'm only going to use the top of it. And that's going to be placed on top of my wine glass for it to be the top of my lantern. Now go ahead and set the glass aside, and this is optional. You can choose to paint this lantern like I am with black chalk paint, or you can choose to spray paint it. I chose to paint it with some chalk paint, again, just because I wanted it to be more of the rustic look and have just make it look more older. So I chose to use chalk paint. Once you've painted both the bottom and the top part of the lantern, go ahead and set them aside and let them dry for a few minutes. It doesn't take too long for this paint to dry. I'm going to use these outside on my front porch as well. So we're going to put solar lights inside these lanterns. Once you've let them dry, go ahead and get the top part of your solar light. And I used hot glue because I know eventually I'm going to have to replace the solar light. So I didn't want to make it permanent with E6000. But again, you can completely do that if you choose to. I had some jute twine and just went ahead and glued some jute twine on top of my glass, like so. And you can cut it or make it as long or as short as you want, just to make, I guess you could say, a fake handle on my lantern, because we're not going to be hanging this one. Just like so. And then I got some E6000 and put some on top of the jute twine and around the edge of the top, I guess you could say, of my lantern, the bottom of the wine glass, to glue the lid of the candle on top of that. And in order to glue the lid, I put some hot glue on it, like so, and then just press down on it a little bit. It stays pretty secure quickly. So go ahead and glue that to the glass, and there you have the top of the lantern. Now you just slide it in, and make sure the opening of the candle holder where you cut it just is facing towards the back of the wall or what have you, so you won't see that. Now our next lantern, what we're going to use is one of these, I guess, hummingbird feeders. You're going to twist the hummingbird feeder apart, and the bottom of the hummingbird feeder, I'm only going to use the top of that. And then again, one of these candle holders, and I glued the candle holder to the bottom of the bird feeder with E6000 and hot glue, and I'm painting it with the chalk black paint again, and also I'm painting the lid of the bird feeder. Something that I'm not showing on here, for some reason I just didn't record it. I cut the actual bottle part of the bird feeder to fit the bottom of this lantern. Now that's completely optional. You don't have to. You can just flip it over opposite way and hot glue it. But since, again, I wanted to put solar lights in here, I wanted to make an opening where I could put my solar light into it. So I cut what would be the top part, or I'm sorry, the bottom part of this bird feeder, if you see. And now I'm just going to push it into the bottom of my lantern. And once you do push it in there like that, you could use E6000 or hot glue to glue it, but I'm putting a solar light in it, so I know eventually I'm going to have to change the solar light. So I'm just kind of wedging it into the candle holder, and it stayed pretty secure, like so. And there you have number 2 lantern. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. These 2 will be in my front porch. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.